So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 7 of our Watford career mode on the PS4 FIFA 15. And as you can see here in this episode, we are going to be playing away at the St James's Park up against Newcastle. Then we've got the game up against Leicester at home at Vicarage Road, and then to wrap up the episode we do have the final game up against Swansea away from home, and then we have 5 more games, and then we are in the January transfer window. So let me know in the comments down below the players that you would like me to sign. I've already got a few in mind anyway, but hopefully we can try together and try and strengthen up this squad the best we possibly can. But we're going to jump straight into this game up against Watford, and as you can, up against Newcastle, sorry. And as you'll be able to see, we do have our second squad out with Wickham, Bernardeschi, Sean Murray, Watson, Loftus-Cheek, Coman. But as you can see there, nearly every single one of them has got an arrow going down. The reason being is every time we've played with this second squad, we have nearly lost. So we've got to try and pick up the morale with this second squad, and hopefully they can start progressing very nicely in the up and coming months. Good chance for us here. Kingsley Coman shoots, but it's a good save there from Tim Krul. The Holland or Dutch international makes a really good save there. We're going to take the short corner with Kingsley Coman. We're going to play the ball out wide to the edge of the box. It's going to come to Watson, but they do intercept the ball through De Jong, and a very poor corner from us there. And we are now back on the back foot. Chance here. Bernardeschi hits it. It's a good shot, but it's a very good block from Dummett there. This time we're going to not take the short corner. We're going to whip it straight in the middle of the box. We're going to try and hope someone gets their head to it. It's going to come out wide, but once again, poor corner. But it's going to come to Tyus Browning. He's going to play the ball to Watson. Watson's Prudel. Prudel out wide to Coman. Coman's going to whip the ball in the box once again. We're going to try and find Connor Wickham. Connor Wickham, can he get there? But no. Tim Krul once again coming out and demanding his penalty area. Chance here for them. Over to De Jong picking up the ball. We're trying to depossess them with Kobach. Shoots, but a good save from Gomez. And we're going to pick the ball up. And we're going to now launch a counter through Wickham. Wickham to Sean Murray. Sean Murray's got no one up with him. He's going to cut inside. He's going to play the ball across. You can see Bernardeschi's on his own. He'll play the ball through to him. Can he get his first goal for the club? He's going to cut inside. Lovely first touch, but a very good block there from Colaccini. And we're still looking for his first goal there for Bernardeschi. Fantastic ball there through to Coman. Coman's going to look for Connor Wickham in the middle of the box. He does find him, Connor Wickham, but once again can't win the header against Colaccini. And I think Colaccini might be a little bit taller than him, but he's got to try and make them run to try and make himself room in the box to try and get that header on goal, because we've really got to try and win this match, especially because both us and Newcastle are both sitting on 14 points. Kingsley Coman running at Janmat here. He's going to cut inside. He's good, surely going to beat him for pace. He shoots. What a fantastic shot. We do come very, very close. I don't know whether that got deflection, but it was inches wide of the post. And yes, it did get deflection. We've just made a substitution. Mastor has come on for Connor Wickham. We wanted to choose a little bit more pace up top, but Tim Krul comes out and makes a really commanding catch there, as he really does do very well coming out for crosses, especially in this game. Do not want to concede now, but they're on the counter. Janmat picks up the ball here. He's going to try and take on our new centre-back, who's been playing really well since he's come in. They whip the ball in the box. Poodle's got to win the ball. We've got to win it, and they hit the crossbar. Can we get the ball clear? It comes to Bernardeschi. Sean Murray picks up the ball, and thankfully we get the ball clear to Mastor, and we're going to try and counter through Kingsley Coman. Kingsley Coman's going to try and run the length of the pitch past Chiote, which I very much doubt Chiote will be able to keep up of him. Kingsley Coman's going to keep on going. He's going to whip the ball across. Can we get there? Colaccini makes a really good interception. Otherwise, Bernardeschi would have been at the back post to have an easy tap in. But unfortunately, we do end up drawing the game 0-0. But after that last bit of pressure from Newcastle, we were pretty lucky there not to concede, as they did actually hit the crossbar. So we do come very close. But thankfully, we do actually get a all-important crucial point. So we're going to jump into our next game here on the second game of the episode up against Leicester. And as you see there, we do have pretty much our strongest possible squad out, apart from our right back position, because we do have Paredes, who's come in for the injured Motta. But apart from that, we do have our strongest squad out, and hopefully we should pick up the 3 points against Leicester if we're hoping to try and finish in a decent position, especially in the league. Having a look at Leicester's side here, they do have a pretty strong squad in all actual fact. They have Schwarzer, Delight, Drinkwater, Barnby, obviously their main man, Vardy up front. The only thing I don't understand with them is why they have Kasper Schmeichel on the bench. Maybe I'll have to go in for him, because I absolutely love to bring in Kasper Schmeichel. I think he's one of the best goalkeepers that are in the division. I absolutely love him. Me being a goalkeeper as well, I just like the style he is and everything about him. Ball to Troy Deeney, but a really good save from Schwarzer there. But in all actual fact, Troy Deeney's got to be making him at least dive for the ball there. He can't be making it that easy of a save. Vidra's been played through here. He's going to cut inside. Lovely ball there, but a really good block there. And just we cannot seem to get clear-cut chances, whether it's in this game or whether it's in other games. We just cannot seem to get them. But good chance for Leicester here. They play the ball across. And what some lovely goalkeeping skills there from Gomez. As I actually pressed the ball to pass it back to him. And he does really well to actually play the ball out wide. And now we launch the counter. And if we score this, it'd be thanks to Aurelio Gomez. But once again, Odegaard is just not performing. And maybe we're going to have to look at trying to offload him in January because he's just not doing anything for the club so far. Whether he's playing him in the wrong position or I don't know, but we're really not performing with him. Getting good chance for Leicester. They play the ball across. It comes out wide. We do then thankfully get the ball clear with Paredes. Play the ball to Mastor. Mastor is going to try the 1-2 with Vidra. Vidra plays the ball to Deeney. Deeney back. And we'll play the ball to Mastor. Oh, what an interception by Hoof. We're not even looking. Oh, we've scored! From the corner, Prodal gets his head to it, and our number 15, our centre-back that we recently brought in for at 5 million, has scored a fantastic header there. What he does really, really well to actually tower above 2 defenders and get his head to it, and what a fantastic goal it was, especially leaning backwards. I'm now going to go defensive and bring on Hoban as well, because Hoban is a player that has really wanted to play recently. He's been sending me emails saying that I don't get enough playing time, God knows what else. So basically what I'm going to do is go 5 at the back, and hopefully that 5 at the back can try and win us the game. Our very best to hold on to lead, but Aurelio Gomez makes a save, and now if we're careful, we can go on the counter because we're loads on 1 now. Mastor, where's Mastor going? That's the problem with my strikers, they don't make the runs. But Mastor's going to pick up the ball, he's going to keep on going, he's going to try and outwit, he does, and clearly gets taken down. And Mastor would have probably scored there, but unfortunately for us, their centre-back takes him down. In all honesty, that should be a red card, but the referee, of course, not going to do anything for it. Do we try and strike it with Layun, or do we lay it off? I'm going to go for the spectacular. The spectacular from Layun. He's going to try and whip it straight over the top. Oh, what a fantastic block it was from the wall as well. Because I think if the wall didn't get in the way of that, that would have found its way into the back of the net. But we're going to try, once again, get the goal from the corner. Abdi plays the ball to Angela, our other centre-back, and he nearly scores as it hits the roof of the net. And that should be how the game should finish. And we should end up picking up 3 points here up against Leicester. Very good rating from pretty much nearly everyone there apart from Martin Odegaard, but I'm very pleased with Mastor and Vidra's performance, and that there proves that we still can win plenty of games, as Bournemouth are doing pretty well as well this season, in all honesty. So unfortunately for us here, Savic wants to leave the club. What we'll do is send him out on loan. We're not going to sell him because I think he still could help us, but we're going to send him out on loan and hopefully he can do something and maybe even grow a few ratings. But we're going to move into our second game, or last game of this episode, which is going to be up against Swansea. But before that, we're going to have a look at our score report and have a look, see if any of our players have started to progress. But Erkstrand has now gone up to 72 rated, so that's good to see. Loftus-Cheek has gone up +3 as well, so he's going up by quite a lot. And it's always good to see when you get players going up by +2s and +3s, especially that's my main aim of why I'm doing this series. But pretty much, as you can see, all of our players are doing pretty well. Some of them aren't progressing as much as I would like. But this guy here is also pretty much going up quite a bit, so maybe we have to recall him from loan if we're starting to get a little bit tight for players. But we're going to move straight into this last game of this episode up against Swansea, away from home, as we travel into Wales. What a goal. Unfortunately for us, once again, they caught us unawares. Sigurdsson turns in the box, has too much time and space, finds the bottom corner, beats Hugo Lloris and our on-rushing centre-back to try and prevent the shot. But unfortunately, once again, Sigurdsson just proven too good for us as he turns inside, has a shot and finds the bottom right corner and scores his 4th goal of the Premier League so far, which has scored pretty much more goals than what we have in the whole campaign so far. Can hit it from range, but a really good save there from Zabret, which I believe must be their second goalkeeper, or they've either brought in a new goalkeeper. But in all honesty, we do not deserve to win this game. We have not had any chance whatsoever. That is really the only chance we've had so far, and we just cannot seem to get depossess Swansea with the ball. Just watch me try and tackle them. They're just impossible to tackle. Sigurdsson got the ball here. Like, we're trying to stay off of them because I know if I jump in, I'm going to concede a penalty. But still, their passing is just exquisite. To Fulton, to Shelvey, back to Fulton. I just cannot. And the only way I get the ball back is by an error of theirs, or like that when they shoot and we get regain possession from a goal kick. And then as soon as I regain possession, I give it away so easily. So I've really got to try and find either a formation or a way of playing. And now that's it. I've probably just messed it up completely now. As I've given the ball straight to Gomez. Gomez tries a finesse, but it just goes over. So we're really struggling so far this season with Watford. Then with a good chance here, Sigurdsson, as we get bundled to the floor by I don't know who, but I thought that was a very harsh penalty, to be honest. I didn't do anything. All I'd done is move towards the ball. Sigurdsson stepped in between my player and the ball, and Pudil puts him down. And I thought that was a little bit harsh, to be honest, because it wasn't too much of a foul. Sigurdsson with a theatrical dive, and the referee fell for it and give the penalty. So Aurelio Gomez up against Gomez for his second goal of the game. And now, who will come out on top? Gomez or Gomes? Gomez? Gomes. You have to wait and see. Gomez going to go to the left-hand side, and Gomez hits the crossbar and it goes in. So really good penalty from them. And that's wrapped up the game as we end up probably going to lose now 2-0 to the Welsh Dragons. Swansea to search their third goal here. Routledge playing the ball to Emnes. Emnes cutting inside their number 11, hits it, and he hits the outside of the post. So they nearly get their third of the game there, and we just cannot contain Swansea, as we just cannot get anywhere near them, as their passing is just like Barcelona style. So that's it for the game. We end up losing 2-0. Loftus-Cheek picking up our best rating, in all honesty. Nothing good whatsoever. Erkstrom picking up a 4 rating. Absolutely awful. And we just played awful. And as you can see there, we've only had 2 shots in the whole of the game. 2 very poor attempts. And we just need to find a way of creating more chances, because unless we create more chances, we're never going to win games. And our next game is going to be up against Bournemouth. So really, we've got to win this. Yes or yes, basically. We've got no other option. But that's going to be it for this episode. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below. It's very much appreciated. And can we hit 30 likes? It'd be incredible if we could. Thank you. Bye-bye.